Hi everyone, I'm Matt, the Friendly Board Gamer, and welcome to another video. And welcome to the Circus. Today we are playing a two-player game of Circus. So what is Circus? Well, it's a game where we basically are using our performers to put on shows and to basically score the most victory points. The game is played over a number of rounds, tracked here by these poster cards. At the beginning of a round, if any of our performers match the speciality indicated here and they have any upgrade cubes on, which are these, then we'll score some points. We can also play upgrade cards, which we have a hand of 4 to begin with here, and we'll explain these as we go through the game and use them. And they will add upgrade cubes to our performers that are in our collection here. We can also discard two upgrade cards to upgrade our circus, and this will give us more cards and more performers and benefits at the end of the game when it comes to end game scoring. We will then also, as part of the next phase in the round, we'll add one of our performers to this lineup here, and depending on the number of upgrade cubes on our cards and on the ones that are in there, we would score some points as well. Then there's a bit of round clear up at the end of that, and then we will reveal a new poster, and we keep on going. And at the end of the when we get to the grand finale and the end of the game, the one with the most victory points is the winner. So let's start doing some performance. So I'm the first player. So at the start of the game, you have effectively 3 rounds where you don't have to worry about the performers and the posters. So this to say that we are starting this round. There we go. So I can play these upgrade cards. These do various different things depending on the card, but basically they'll allow me to add upgrade cubes to my performers. So I've got 4 cards here. They're basically the same. So what am I going to do? So this one here with the see that with the female symbol on there. If there's a female in the right hand position of the display here, then I get to add a red cube to one of my cards. The mine can be a male or a female for this purpose, so I'm actually going to play that card. So this lets me add one of the red upgrade cubes to one of my performers, and I think I will add it to my strongman. There's an additional cost of 1 card to pay for that, so I'm going to discard that card as well. Or they go into the discard pile. I will then I'm going to discard both of these as well to upgrade my circus. This part of the circus the more upgrades you have here, the more performers you can have out. So at the moment we can both have 2. If we upgrade out, we can get 3 and eventually 4. This is the number of upgrade cards that we draw at the end of the round. And then this is to do with endgame scoring, which we'll explain when we get there. So I think I'm going to upgrade my number of cards. Okay, so then I take one of my performers. I'm going to take this one that I just upgraded, put him towards the end, and you get 2 points for every cube that the next performer in the line doesn't have, and 1 point that is in common. So I get 2 points for that one. If there are any other performers with the same speciality, they get removed and everything shuffles down, but that doesn't apply here. I then draw a new performer from the deck, and I've got a female magician, and I draw upgrade cards equal to my level on here, which is 2, plus the number of performers, which is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's over to Danny.
Alright, so I am going to use this card, and this will allow me to put a green cube on the next cards that I play that are male.
Yeah, so every time a male performer is drawn, she gets a green cube on. That's a good card to have to start with.
So that starts there. Now, I was going to use that one to put a red cube on, but I think I might more cards and keep that for later. So I'm going to discard 2 to move myself up that track there. Interested as a performer on the end here.
You can choose to, I believe. I don't think you have to.
Okay. I think I might keep my circus as is for the moment.
So I think you do have to.
You do have to. Okay. In which case, I guess I shall add my lady, because then that keeps the rest of them intact.
Yep,
Whereas
there
if
are
I add him, I would
no more
lose
clowns.
everything.
Yeah, which we these down here.
Perfect. And then I take 2 cards plus the number of performers I have.
Yeah, which you should have one more.
Okay.
At the stage you draw your performer.
And then okay.
Oh, no, so it's the number of performers here.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, so you get.
Okay, so
I
1,
should have
2,
had.
3. There were 4 in.
Yeah, so I should have had 2 more because there's
Okay.
already 4 there. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so that's why you don't want to remove them. You want to try and keep them there because that then allows you to draw more cards.
Wowzers. Got a lot of
So,
choice.
yes, you get a lot of cards to begin with when there's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you draw your performer, which you've already done.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, so
Wowzers.
round 2. Again, we don't have anybody to worry about here, but round 3 and onwards we will, and then the grand finale will be the final round. So I also have a similar card to you, and I also have the female version,
Oh.
which is a good start. So I will. What should I do? I think. Yeah, I think I will play this one here, which lets me add camera's not focusing, but basically what it does, I can pick a speciality and add a purple cube to all performers of that speciality. I need to discard 2 additional cards for that, so I'll discard them 2. So I am going to pick my magician. I can upgrade card to that. I don't keep that, and you don't have any, so I don't add one to yours. And it's all performers, not just performers you own. I'll keep my 1 card for the next round. So what we do now, this performer is going to be added into the lineup all the way over here. Get 2 points for the cubes, for the 1 cube that doesn't match the one next in the line. We then remove performers, so we check if there's any other magicians, and there is 1, so that one gets removed. Over there. These will all move down. Disappear. And then I get to take upgrade cards, which is 2 plus 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 plus my 1 from here. And then I get to draw another performer. And this is a mine, which counts as both a male and a female. So I get to add, technically I get to add 2, but you only add 1 because the additional 1 doesn't count.
Okay. Right. I have the female version as well.
Same.
Lucky me. When that male came out earlier, should I have got a cube?
Yes, you should have done, yeah.
And that goes on him, does it, when he comes
Yes.
out?
Oh, is it that one or that one?
Looks like a dark green. Right, okay.
Just say as well that these are prototype components, so yeah, just bear that in mind when you're watching the video.
Right. I will. So if I play this one, that allows me to put green on everything that's a man.
Yep.
That's that one there. Oops. Not very central. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm going to play that. That cost me 2 cards.
It's all
Those 2.
all males.
All men.
Yeah, including mine.
Oh well, you've
Including
only
my
got
mine.
1, so that will do me. colour was it? It was it was a light green, wasn't it? Yes, light green.
I get a light green in my mime.
And I get one on that, and one on that, and just nope. They're all right there. Cool.
It does say all performers, but you only ever look at the one on the right of the card you play, so we don't have to put on that.
Okay. Now, if I get anything else here, there's a lady on the end. I get to put a red cube.
Yep.
Those are the same. I'll use that one to pay for it. And there. Is that one? There's a lady on the end. Then I get to put a red cube on.
Yeah.
So I am going to put a red cube on this one.
Yep, it can be on any card. Yeah, it doesn't have to be a lady. So.
Now, what's this one?
Here we go. So that one, you basically add a yellow cube to one of your performers of your choice, but the cost is the number of upgrade cubes present on the rightmost performer. So this was going to cost you 3 effectively to play that card.
As I only have 2, I think I will
pass on that one.
hold fire. Yeah. Okay. So that's my actions
you
done.
You can spend the 2 cards to upgrade your
I
Circus
could.
as well, if you wanted.
Yes, okay then.
Not that I want to help you, but...
No, you don't want to help me. Now...
So this one is the number of performers you can have. This one's to do with endgame scoring. And again, this one's the number of upgrade cards.
I think I'm... Oopsie. I'm going to throw my token there. And I'm going to get an extra performer this time.
And you immediately draw one.
Performer?
Yeah.
And that's a lady, so I get one of these cubes.
Yeah.
On there. Right, now I can play one on the end.
You can.
Of here, can't I?
Yeah.
So I think this one would probably be a
Same
good
as
choice.
idea. So you got
So that
3
gets me
different
6
cubes, that's 6 points, yeah. And there we go.
Okay. And then
this card gets removed. So this cube gets removed. Yeah.
Oh, silly though. I hadn't noticed this one was. I've been adding
Yep,
more
so
than
you
the other
perform
one.
it, you score victory points, you remove the performers. So, there you go, because that's a clown, you play the clown, so all the
Yeah.
clowns disappear.
That's silly because I hadn't noticed that clown. So
It'll slide up. And then you take your upgrade cubes, upgrade cards.
upgrade cards.
Yeah.
To the number I would hold, or to the number.
No, it's the number that's here. It's always this. So it's your
So
number here, which is 2
2
plus 2, which is
plus
4.
2.
Yeah,
Back down to
and then
that,
you draw
and
your
then I
performer.
get to draw an extra one. Okay, and that's a man, so that gets one of these.
Yep.
Okay.
So, acrobats. If we have any acrobats with upgrade cubes on, we'll score some points, but we don't. Yeah. So, I've got a couple of cards here I could play. I think I'm going to play. I'm going to play this one, which lets, if the rightmost card is a male, which the clone is, then I get to add a red cube to a card of my choice. I'm going to add that to this one, I think. I need to pay 1 to play that, so pay the cost for that one. Got another card that's the same. This lets me add a green cube to all females, which I could do. That one wouldn't need one. You have 1 female. Yeah, okay, let's do that one. So again, this is, if you can see that. Adds a card, adds a green cube to all females, and it costs me 2. So I'm going to discard that one and that one to pay for it. So, one on there, you get 1 on your mime as well.
Thank you.
And then I will, I think, I will discard. Ooh, I could play that as well because there's 3 in there. Yes, this was the one that we was looking at earlier. This lets you put a yellow cube on any card on any performer, and the cost is the number of upgrade cubes on this performer minus, 4 minus the number of upgrade cubes. So that will be 1. So I'm going to pay that card and pay the 1, and then add a yellow onto my juggler. Okay, so then I'm going to add this juggler into the mix, and she has 1 unique cube compared to this. That's 2 and 2 that are the same. So that's another 2, 1 point for each. Discarded. There are no more jugglers, so I draw 2 there. Plus 3 is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I draw a new performer. One of them because it's the mime, which counts as both male and female. Okay, over to you.
Right. Okay. I am. Well, I quite liked your 3 cube thing. I think I'm going to go with this card here, which if I've got one of each different type.
Yes, so you name a speciality, and then the one that the other specialities that not the one that you've named get a cube.
Okay, so I could put a cube on all of those because
Yes,
they're all different.
if you name a magician,
I name a juggler.
a juggler. Okay, you name a juggler.
I'm going to name juggler, and I'm going to put 3 purple cubes on those. And that cost me 3, so that is all my cards gone.
It's all performers as well. So
It's yours as well?
I believe so.
Dude.
Yeah.
Okay then.
That's what the rules that we say. We've got that might be prototype rules, that might be wrong. Please let me know if that is the case. Below.
Right. Okay.
But you got 3 keys over to yours, and you only added 2 to mine. So.
This is true.
And juggler was a good one because if you hadn't picked something else, like magician, like I said, then this juggler would have got 1 as well. So juggler was the best option. You knew that, didn't you?
I totally knew that. That was completely planned. Yep. Right. So I am going to add this one on. So there's 2 different ones. That's 2, 4, 5.
Yep. You remove any of the same performers, which there aren't any. Remove the cubes. Take your upgrade cards.
So that's 4, 5, 6.
And draw your new performer.
Sorry. Thank you very much. And he is male, so he gets another one of those.
Okay, so that's the acrobats done. So now it's the mimes. So we score.
Just got rid of the mime.
You did.
Oh,
you score 1 victory point for every upgrade cube on every performer that matches his speciality. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Why did I do that? Not paying attention.
Pass. I didn't notice actually.
Yeah, I get that.
Otherwise I would have said something.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. So I will. What should I do? So I'm going to play this card, which lets me add a green cube to all of the female performers. It costs 2 to play. I did have that one that let me add to all male performers, but you know.
Why would you not want to do that?
I'm actually going to add it to the 1 because he's obviously already got a green. It's a little bit wasteful there, but I wanted to get an extra cube on there. And I can. Ooh, do I play an upgrade? It's quite good because it's only going to cost me 1 because it's 3 on there. Or do I upgrade my? I think I might want to upgrade my Circus. Yeah, I'm going to discard them 2. Upgrade my Circus to have more performers. I believe we draw straight away. And he's a male. So a male juggler, so he gets a cube as well. Okay, so I'm going to add my performer. And unfortunately, my two mimes are both the same, and they all contain the same cubes.
Oh, never mind.
Hang on, because that's going to end up removing all of them. Do I want to do something different? I could have my juggler, because he's only. If you have my juggler, then they'll a lot of them get removed anyway.
You have two, Rob.
Yeah, I'm going to add my mime. So I get 3 points because I've got 3 matching cubes. 1, 2, 3. They get removed. Okay, and then all of these also get discarded. And I now only get 2 upgrade cards plus the 1, so 3. 1, 2, 3. And I draw a new performer.
I sort of feel bad for you getting any bit.
I don't. You need to win it.
Right, I'm going to use, now I understand how to use it properly, this card.
Yep,
and it's only going to cost me 1.
It is?
Yeah.
And you get to place a yellow cube on any.
Right. Well, now I've got, lots of options. I'm not going to get rid of anything. Then I'm going to play my card that lets me place a red if I'm really not very good at central. There we go. It lets me place a red if there is a lady there.
Yeah, which there is because the mine comes above.
Yeah, so I'm going to take a red.
Nice.
Put that on as well, and that's costing me those 2. And I've got 2 left, so let's upgrade to.
Just to explain how the end game's going, what's here, this track here. So at the end of the game, any upgrade cubes you have on performers gets you a point for every 3, or a point for every 2, or a point for every cube.
I'm going to upgrade this track.
Okay.
Get 3.
Yep. So choose a performer to add into the mix.
I'm going to add this strongman here. Yep. So 2 of them are the same, 2 of them are different. So that's 2, 4, 5, 6.
6 points, yeah.
And then I get 3, 4, 5 cards.
A new performer.
2, 3, 4, 5. You get one of those.
Yep. Okay, so that's the mime axe done. Next is the jugglers. So if we have any jugglers, which I do, I get a point.
See?
That neck and neck. Okay, so what am I going to do? Well, I think I'm going to play again a similar card that's 4 minus the number of upgrade cubes, which is 4, so I get to play a yellow.
For free.
For free, yeah.
Nice.
I will add that to. What should I add it to? To there. And I'm going to play the card again. Got the same card twice. I'll add that to my strong arm. And I'm going to discard these 2 to upgrade my circus. I'm going to start working on the end game points. Okay, so I'm going to add a performer. Question is which one. So I've got one that is different, one that's the same. I've got one that's different, 2 that are the same. I think I'm going to add my juggler. So the yellow one counts as 1 point, that one counts as 2 points, that's 3 in total. 1, 2, 3. There are no other jugglers in the mix, so none of them get removed, and then I draw upgrade cards, which is 2 plus 3, which is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you did. I removed the wrong tokens. Sorry. Yeah, quite right. I should remove them ones. Spotting that. And add a performer.
as good. There's still a man on the end. There's a man on the end, so I am going to add a red cube. That costs me 1. So let's use that one.
Yeah, you want me to shuffle?
Yes, please, thank you. I am going to add a red cube onto, so I've got juggler, strongman. And what am I going to play next? Can't remember.
Seem to have a fly in our circus somewhere.
Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry, I'm just going to choose what my next move is to work out where I want to put him.
It's rather hot here in the UK at the moment, so we've had all the doors and windows open, so we're getting our nice fly friends coming to join us for the game of Circus.
They want to play.
Yeah.
You have got all men.
We've got all men.
So let's not play that.
2 mimes.
Right, okay, so I'm going to put it on one of my strong men.
Okay.
And then I'm going to play purple on anything that equals a strong man, which I know gives you 1, but gives me 2. And that costs me 2, and that's all my guards gone.
Okay.
Oh, but it does.
So you need to add a performer
I shouldn't have put my red on my man. I should have put it
on your strong arm.
clown.
You can move. Yeah, it's not change anything.
So I'm going to put that there, and I have 2 that are different. So that's 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Move. Yeah. And there are no other clowns, so you get to draw.
Draw.
7.
Yeah.
Okay, so they are the jugglers that are done.
Oh,
You've
oh,
you've done
every
the exact same
time.
thing again. Oh dear. But to be fair, you would have got 3 points for keeping your clown there, but you've got 6 points, 5 points.
And 7 cards,
yeah.
otherwise that would cost them. Yeah.
That's
Obviously,
the decisions
it
to
was
make.
all
You know,
planned.
do you keep your special ed state to score these points here, or do you put them in there to get some potentially bigger points?
Oh dear.
There we go. Okay. What am I going to do? So I can add a green cube on my men, but one of them already has them. That card I don't need, and that card I don't need. So. Yeah, let's do that. So I am going to play this card, which lets me add a green cube to all my male performers. I'm going to discard them to do that.
Mine as well.
Oh, it's all male performers. Oh, yeah, go on.
Thanks. Very kind.
Yeah, maybe not the best move, but hey, this is not a strategy guide. This is just us playing a game and having some fun. Just in case you was wondering. I'm going to discard these 2 cards to upgrade my circus again up to here. Okay, so what performer am I going to add? That's a very good question. Which one should I add? So strong arm is going to remove a couple of people out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think I'm going to add my strong arm. He's going to come in. Strong arm following the clown. So he's got 1 that's the same. That's 1 point, 2 points, for 6 points in total. 6. Remove these from that performer. And then you remove the strong arm and all the ones preceding him. Get shuffled around. Perfect, thank you. And then I draw 2, 3, 4, 5 upgrades. 2, 3, 4, 5. And a new performer. And it's a female juggler.
Just to clarify, this card is anything that's female, isn't it?
Yes, you add a green card to a green cube to anything that is female.
Right, okay. So I'm not particularly fussy about any of my cards. So I think what I'm going to do is basically used them to upgrade everything. So I'm going to upgrade once to there. Or
to the 2 spot.
To the 2 spot.
There, yeah.
And again to the 1 spot.
That.
And then I might as well.
Upgrades.
What might I want in future? Upgrade those two. Upgrade that. And then get one performer. Which is the last cube.
Yeah.
And obviously I shall keep that.
Okay. Who are you going to add to the arena?
That is the thing. Who am I going to add? Oh. Your cubes count that are in your hand, don't they, rather than the ones that you've put here?
End game.
At the end game.
Yeah, at the end game, any upgrade cubes you have out on your farmers count as points.
Right.
You also get there's also like an area majority thing as well, if you remember. So for each speciality, whoever has the most upgrade cubes on that speciality still out here gets 3 additional points. So at the moment, you've got the most strong arm upgrade cubes on one of your strong arm men, so you'll get 3 points for that. And your acrobat, because you're the only one with the acrobat, and your magician, whereas I've got a juggler and a mime here that would be getting me points as well.
But I would lose 3 points putting them there potentially.
It's only the one special. If you want to score 3 for that and 3 for that, it's just 3 because you're winning on the strong arm.
It's final cubes though, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. But I'll get 3 putting them there anyway.
Yeah.
So I might as well do that.
And if you were to put one of these, then you'd be losing 3 points because you accurately got the majority on them ones. The end game's going.
Does mean that it wipes out.
Yeah,
it does.
He's probably your best bet, to be fair, though.
Yeah, so that's 3 points. Oh, I'm still behind. 1, 2, 3.
No point.
Let's see. Bye-bye, everybody.
Yep.
For me. And I get 4. 1, 2.
So that's the claims done.
3, 4, and I get an extra performer.
So it's a grand circus finale. Final round in the game. The final round plays exactly the same as the other rounds. How you got to play?
Yes.
If you play it exactly the same as all the other rounds, but at the end of this, like I mentioned, for each speciality you have, you look at who's got the most upgrade cubes on that speciality, and then they get 3 additional points. So it's just something else to think about going towards the end game. So what shall I do? Well, I think I'm going to play that one again, which lets me add a yellow cube for 4 minus the upgrade cubes on the other performer. That fly is frustrating.
Really
I need to pay 1 for that one, so I'm going to add 1 to this mime. What else should I do? I'll add a green casting going to help me. Choose speciality and add a purple to each of them. I've got that same card again, so I'll play that and discard that one to add a yellow cube to my juggler. So the question is, which one do I add in? Well, I want to keep my juggler because there are no other jugglers out, and I want to keep one of my mimes. It's going to get me 4 points. So yeah, I think I'm going to add... Yeah, I'm not going to add this juggler. And my super juggler. He's got 3 cubes the same and 1 that's different, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Remove them out of the way. Then I get to draw upgrade cards, so 2, 3, 4, and then draw a new performer, which is another juggler.
Final round.
This is the final round, yeah.
I'm very torn, as I have 1 fewer cards than I need in order to do everything I want. So I can add a purple to everything that's different.
Mm-hmm.
So that would allow me to add 3 purples.
Mm-hmm. Bearing in mind that depending what you choose, would also add purples to me as well. It's all performers.
All performers that aren't the same?
Yeah. So if you pick, let's say, if you pick clowns,
Yes.
then any speciality that is not a clown would get a cube.
Okay, so if I was to pick jugglers,
Then these two wouldn't, but this one would.
right, okay. Or I could simply go red cube on 1, that costs me 1, and that's free now.
That's free. You can play that for free.
Okay,
Because
play that for free.
And yet you can play free cost cards that do. If there's 4 great cubes on a performer here, then that card is played for free.
Well, I might as well do that.
Yeah.
It's then, well, that's only going to add 1 on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do that. So I use that for free.
Yeah, which you can get them. That one if you want.
I'm good. Thanks. These are the hard choices now, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Final points.
So we don't have anything that's the same at the moment.
We do not know. Plus you're going to lose one of yours when you...
I know, yeah. And it's whether I want it to compete or not. We put it on half at the moment.
I think it's whether you leave it there for endgame score and you're going to get 1 point, or when you put it in to the line here, you're going to get 1 point because it's the same.
Yeah.
So you're going to send over points anyway.
So I'm going to say everything that isn't a juggler
What, purple?
gets a purple.
That's for
Right,
you.
and that is cost me 3, so that's all of my cards done.
There you go. So what are you going to add to the lineup?
Well,
It's going to be the same points effectively,
yeah.
because if they match, it's a point, and if they
My
give you
clown.
something,
Very upsetting. Okay. Now, in theory, I get 3 plus 3, which is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Doesn't matter that I've seen it.
no,
It's
because
the end of the game.
and you get a new perform as well.
Oh, and another one.
Yeah.
We will get that cube back again.
Yeah.
Oh,
You got the same acrobat.
never mind.
So that is effectively the end of the game. We just need to work out now who's got the majority in the specialist. So for each speciality, or for each specialist, the player who's got the one with the most ugly cubes gets 3 points. So you've got the most in the strong arm, the acrobats, the magician. That's another 9 points. You get 1 point for each of your cubes as well, I believe. Yep, and then I've got 6 points for these. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, 2 points in it. Well done.
Good
You are the best circus performer. You've obviously watched The Greatest Showman too many times.
Absolutely.
So there you go. That is our playthrough of Circus. Pretty quick game. Fairly light rules. There's a nice reference guide in the rule book to tell you what all the upgrade cards do. Again, it's pretty self-explanatory, but there's a reference guide in there to help you along. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Make sure to check out my social media content, which will be in the show notes down here, and hit that subscribe button in YouTube so you can keep up to date when I release a new video. My voice is going. This is the second video we've done tonight. It's hot, we're tired, so we're going to say goodbye and hope to catch you on the next Friendly Board Gamers video. Bye bye.
Bye.